Good morning, sixth graders. Today we are going to build a ramp to study Newton's second law of motion. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to kind of get this set up. You're going to need a meter stick again. Okay, and then I'm going to provide you with some yarn. Okay, and these are going to be the bumpers for what we're using this time, which is marbles. Okay, so we don't need to have as high of walls as we did with the race cars, so string actually works really well. You're going to tape two long pieces of string to one end of your meter stick and then hold them kind of off to the side. Pull them all the way kind of tight, not too tight, but kind of tight to the other end and tape them off again. Okay, so you want to make sure that they're not super close together. You don't want to create friction against the marbles when they roll, but you want them close enough that the marble is not going to roll off of the meter stick. So let me show you what I mean. Tape these here. Here. You get a meter stick that looks like this. Okay, they're taped on one end, and I've taped the other end on the other side, just to string these along towards the outside of the meter stick to work as bumpers. Okay, I'll move my computer over here so you can see what the lab is about. So you're going to prop up one end of the ramp using something. I'm using these little blocks again. And the idea of this lab is to see how mass is related to force. Okay, so I've got this little styrofoam cup with a little window cut out, and I'm going to position that window right at the 0 mark of the meter stick. Okay, so make sure that the 100 is up here and the 0 is right here. I've got my little tracks here. Okay, and the idea is with the lab that you're going to roll any number of marbles according to your lab sheet down the ramp. So let's say I'm doing just one marble and I'm starting at 40 millimeters. Okay, so I'm going to let this go. The little strings will keep it on the track, and it's going to move the cup a little bit. So I'm going to use a regular ruler, and I'm going to measure from the 0 mark, from the end of the meter stick out to the front of the cup. How far did the cup actually move from the force of that one marble dropped at 40 millimeters, okay, or whatever it is that your lab sheet says. And this one moved 12 centimeters, okay? You're going to do several other trials, sometimes with 3 marbles. See what 3 marbles does. And this one went off the table. You're going to measure how far the cup went with that much force. Okay, so the beginning of today, we're just kind of setting up and making a functioning ramp. And then I will post our lab sheet so you can see what exactly the data is that we're going to take in this lab. I'll talk to you soon.